All right, so we're doing page 411, numbers. We'll do the even ones. Number 2, the way you set it up is you know that degrees to radians, there's 180 degrees is pi radians. So on our calculator, in the first problem, or in problem number 2, we're supposed to take 18.7 degrees times 0.7 times pi, and then divide that by 180, and we will get 0.326 3 sig figs. Number 4, now we're converting from revolutions, so revolutions to radians. 1 revolution is 2 pi radians. So we have, in number 4, we have 0.370 revolutions. So we'll take 0.370 times 2 pi, and then divide that by 1, and we'll get 2.32 to 3 sig figs. Number 6 is 1.27, so we'll take 1.27 times 2 pi, and we'll get 7.3 sig figs, 7.98. Number 8, we're supposed to convert from radians to revolutions, so now our number is going to go down here on the bottom, and we're looking for the number of revolutions on the top. So in number 8, we have 2.3 radians divided by parentheses 2 pi, and we get 0.366 revolutions. Number 10, 0.0633 divided by 2 pi, and we get 0.01, and I think 3 sig figs, so 0101. And then number 12, 0.766 divided by 2 pi, and we get 0.122. Number 14, we're supposed to convert from radians to degrees, so that's back up here again. We have radians and degrees, so 2.83, no, we're on number 14, 4.275 times 180 divided by pi, and we need 4 sig figs, so 244.9 degrees. And number 16.236 times 180 divided by pi is 13.5. Number 18.116 times 180 divided by pi is 0.645, or I'm sorry, 0.665. Number 20, they want it in terms of pi, so I'm going to show you how that one works. So we have 130 degrees, and we know that it'll be times pi divided by 180. So they want it to be 130 over 180 pi. In other words, they want you to just forget about the pi while you do these and then put that on to the end as part of the answer. So let's look at number 19. So we have 130 divided by 180, which is 13/18. So we would say 13/18 pi. Number 22, 240 divided by 180, we would say 4/3 or 1 1/3 pi. Number 24, 105 divided by 180 is 7/12 pi. 26, 305 divided by 180 is 61/36 pi. And number 28 is 150 divided by 180 is 5/6 pi. 30 would be 189 divided by 180, which is just 21/20 pi. Next one, number 32. Now they want us to go the other way. In other words, we're given the radian measures, so we want to convert those back into degrees, 1 decimal place. So in number 32, we have 2 pi divided by 3, and now we're going to cross multiply that by 180 and divide it by pi. So if you notice, since you're multiplying by pi and then you're dividing by pi, for all of these numbers we can ignore the pi and just take 2 divided by 3 and then multiply that by 180, and we get 120. So number 34, we would say 3 divided by 5 times 180 is 54. Oh, not 18. Sorry about that. 180 is 3 divided by 5 times 180 is 108 degrees. Number 36, 4 divided by 5 times 180 is 144 degrees. Number, where were we? That was 36. 38, 5 divided by 9 times 180 is 100 degrees. And number 40, 6 divided by 7 times 180 is, we would say 154.3 because they want it to 1 decimal place. And then 8 divided by 9 times 180. If they come out evenly, of course, we wouldn't change those answers. Number 37 is like this diagram right here, where we know we've got the sector of a circle. Well, this sector has a radius of 13/18, so we could figure out what its area would be by multiplying that times pi, or square it and then multiply that by pi. And then we're supposed to find the area of the sector. So I'm going to say the sector is the part that is not farmed up in the northwest quadrant. And if I look here, that comes out to be about 68 degrees. So it's 68 degrees of the area of that whole circle. So if we were to do the math on that, we would take 68, 68 is the part of the 360 degrees that we're looking for, and the whole area of the circle is 603,723 square yards. So on our calculator, we could just take 68 times 603 723 divided by 360, and we get 114,000 square yards. Now if we did it as a circle, we would take the 68 times, in feet, since we know the radius is 1318 squared times pi, and then multiply that divide that by 360, and we'll get the area as 1,030,830 square feet. So you can do it either way.